Hey guys, this is Affect Me and welcome back to again another product review here in the freestyle section of Star Maker. Today I am going to be once again showing you guys another Amazon product. And now let's show you what this product is. And then I'm going to show you in a different segment me wearing it. So let's just show you the product. This is it. Let's show you the back. This tank top is from the Amazon company called Lode, and I hope I'm saying that name correctly. So I'm not 100% sure, but let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about this tank top. It is a compression tank top, tummy control shaper. It's absolutely beautiful. As you can see, look how it wiggles and how lightweight it is. I am very funny when it comes to or I should say I'm extremely picky when it comes to certain shapewear. So when I got this in the mail, I was blown away by it. Now let's get into a little more detail. This, first of all, this is Amazon's choice, and it regularly sells for $19.99, but right now they're holding for a limited time a special on this particular tank top for $14.99. How long that will be, I'm not 100% sure, but it is regularly $19.99. And they do offer so many different colors in this. So the colors are beautiful. They also have these in like bundles. They also have them in 2-packs, and they also have these in like a 3-pack. They also have this as well in a long sleeve. So I don't know if they have it in this color, I'm not 100% sure, but they do have, I've seen this in a black and a white in a long sleeve. And I'm just going to read all of my notes to you. Now let's explain the fabric. The fabric is absolutely amazing. Now, in this particular tank top, you're going to see there is actually no tag inside. There is just some writing explaining about the washing of it. There is some explanation on that as well, to hand wash this. And there is also explaining about the fabric, the components, it says. Now, there is fabric 1 and there's a fabric 2 on this in the back of it. And now let me explain to you. Fabric 1 is referring to the entire garment. So the entire garment, now let me tell you what the composition of that is. It's 56.5% nylon and 43.5% spandex. And that again is referring to the entire garment. Fabric 2 is referring to the straps. As you can see, they are stretchy, but it's a different type of a fabric. So they are referring to the straps. Now that composition is 70% nylon and 30% spandex. So there are 2 sets of different fabric components on here. Now, I'm normally a size small, but according to the size guide, which was very accurate, let me explain to you. The small is a 0 to 2, and the bust is 31.4 to 34.6. Now the medium is a 4 to a 6, a size 4 to a 6, and the bust size is 34.6 to 37.7. Now I am like a size, I would probably say, I could actually, because I lost weight, I could probably fit into like a 4 or 5. So that's why I took a medium, but my bust size is about a 36D, so I fall into the medium category. So the medium, it just worked out beautifully, honestly. And before I go into some more detail on this, I want to explain about how this was sent. This was sent, and I only have received one other garment that was like this, in the same way that it was shipped. It was actually shipped vacuum sealed in a bag, in another bag. And I like that. It's just like really well vacuum packed. It was just so sealed so well. So in shipment, it really can't get destroyed. It's just so stuck in there. It's beautiful. So that was a plus for me. Now let me also explain to you, let me show you this as well. On the waistband of this garment, at the bottom, as you can see, is a silicone strip. As you can see, it's all the way around it. See that strip? There's a strip right there. See? You can see the strip, I'm sure. And now that strip, because of that strip, as far as washing this, honestly, I would definitely not dry this. So I put this into a gentle cycle, and then I just hung it to dry, and it came out beautiful. But I would not, and I repeat, because of this silicone strip here, I would not definitely even make the attempt to put this into the dryer. So I'm just letting you know. Now, as far as, and let me explain to you again, this silicone strip that's at the waistband here, the reason behind this is so that it stays in place and that it doesn't allow it to roll up. And that's great because it's supposed to be shapewear and it's supposed to stay down. So now let me explain also about the cups. The cups do not have any compression. The cups are empty. Here, let's just do it this way so you can see. As you can see, they're empty. There is no padding. There is nothing in there. No padding, no nothing. So you see how it's just empty? But it's really good. There's no compression in that area at all. It is a deep V-neck, as you can see, very deep. And now I'm going to try to give you a little bit of an idea here if you can see it. And I hope you can. I'm not sure. Let's see if you can see this. Let me try to lower the light a little bit. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you can see. Oh, actually, this way I think you can see. There is actual like a band, a little compression band for support underneath the cup. As you can see it. See? Let me try to lower this light a tiny bit more so you can, if you can see. You might not be able to see it that way. Okay, there you go. There's that line, that little line. That's to give a little extra compression underneath the bust area. So now I'm going to explain something to you after I try this on. And it may not make sense to some women, and I don't know if a lot of women can do this, but I find it much easier to get on really tight tops because hey guys, this is Affect Me, and I apologize for my first segment getting cut off, but here is the try-on of this amazing, beautiful shaper tank from the Amazon company Low Day. Now, What I wanted to say in my first segment about this tank was how I get into it, because most women usually wear a shaper tank for underneath. I wear the shaper tank as a tank. So because it's so tight, some have more compression than others, but usually as a rule because it's so incredibly tight. And I have problems with my shoulder. I injured my shoulder a long time ago, so putting things on over my head is very difficult at times. So I don't know if all women can do this, because it's not that easy. Well, it depends. You can, but you've got to do it very carefully. And if you're very hippie, that might not work. So what I do is, instead of overhead, put it on, I step into it. I put it on the floor and I step into it, and then I shimmy it. I shimmy it really, really slowly, as if it's almost like a dress. And then I shimmy it really slowly so I don't rip anything, and I get into it that way. And this tank is fairly easy to do that, because it's not like a really heavy duty compression. So it is fairly easy to do it. Now let's go into a little more detail on this tank. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. This is a size medium. Now these straps, which go up and down really easily, I wouldn't say they're fully adjustable. Oh, the ice cream man. I wouldn't say they're fully adjustable. They kind of stop. I have them at maximum level, like right up here. You know, fully adjustable would obviously go a little bit further down, but for the most part, they go pretty deep. Now, like I said, I got this in a medium. There is, however, a side gap, a little bit of a side gap, as you can see here. Slight bit, not bad, but I do wear a bra underneath this, because I usually wear like a t-shirt bra to make this really smooth, because it's a very thin fabric. So, and being that this area here has no compression in it, I want to fill that out anyway. I want to make it look even nicer. So I wear like a very nice bra underneath it, and a smooth bra at that, to fill in this gap right here, because this is an empty section right here. Like I said, I don't know if you can see, but there is an actual separate panel for underneath the bust to give it a little more support. And I don't know if you can see this either, but right here in the center is another extra additional panel. Not very it doesn't have a lot of compression, but it is a separate panel that you can see. I might actually try to do a third segment to show you a little bit maybe closer, more like in the light, of a different light, to give you a better understanding of that different type of panel. Now some women, they don't wear anything underneath it, or some women will wear a bra and they have issues with this showing right here, the bra strap showing. I don't have an issue with that. What I do is the bra underneath, I lower the straps, so that this way, the back, as you can see, this is the back. The back, I don't have a problem with these showing, to be quite honest. I do have a problem with sometimes it coming all the way up here, so I really lowered the straps to the bra underneath all the way down, because quite honestly, this isn't going anywhere because it's so tight. And I upped the straps of the shaper to make this more tight. So this is actually very, very pretty. Now let me step back a little bit. Now you see this silicone strip that I was referring to at the waistband, that really does do the trick. I mean, it really does not make anything like lift up. And now I've teamed this up with like a pair of very smooth yoga, like little shorts. And it's very smooth here, so you really can't see any bulk. And as you can see, this is not, this tank top is also not very sheer at all. It's not sheer. Now, I didn't get this in white, so I don't know how the white is, but this is a pretty light color blue, so you can see that there's really nothing going on here. Like, you can't really see the bra at all, even under these bright lights. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. And let me just step further back so you can see how pretty this is. This is so beautiful. Let me just show you the back. Hold on, guys. And that's the back. And it's just so pretty. But I have got it down pat now where I am stepping into things. I am stepping into the tank. And like I said, again, it is a difficult task. You have to be very careful doing it, especially with this little silicone strip at the bottom. You have to make sure you kind of shimmy it up as if you would almost like pantyhose. You know, you would just like kind of inch your way up. Well, the same thing would apply to these. So as you can see, it does give you a very nice shape. It's very, very pretty. I love this, and I love the color. I was so undecided. I kept asking my followers, which one should I get? I liked the, they have it in like in a taupe, in like a brown, a very pretty brown. They have it, of course, in the black. The black I would love to get. I think I'm going to maybe even get this in a black at some point because that's just so stunning. Like I said, now this little bit of gap here, to be honest, I lost about maybe 10 pounds or so recently. So I've been trying to lose. And maybe if I was a little heavier, this gap would have filled in. But I don't really have an issue with that too much at all. I'll be honest with you. I think it's still a very nice tank top. It's, like I said, it's great for the money. It's great for the way it lays. And like I said, I use it as a tank, so I don't put it under garments. But I'm going to try to show you this in a different light if I can. Off so you can see where the panel is here and how it differs from the rest of the fabric. But this is absolutely amazing. I love this. And I just wanted to go into detail with you guys a big, which I will do in another segment at some point, but my love for clothing actually came from my mother. She owned a ladies' wear store years ago, and now at the time I was very young, so her clothing was not really my style. It was much more for the older woman, but I still had that love for clothing because of her. She used to take me downtown into Manhattan, and she used to show me all of the new clothing that would come out. We used to go to the houses, and they used to bring out the racks of clothing, and she would pick from which one she wanted. And I don't know, from that day on, that was it. I just was hooked. It was crazy. I just absolutely love clothing. I love the feel of them. I love to talk about them, and I love to, like I said, I like to go into heavy-duty explanation of everything. So plus, also, when I was a child, there used to be, well, they still do it. They still dress the windows. But back in the day, my mother had a lot of people come in. They used to window dress. And she couldn't get me out of the window at times because I used to pretend I was a mannequin in the front window. So even if it was like 150 degrees in there, it didn't matter. She used to try to get me out of there because I used to pretend I was a mannequin. So I just had a love for clothing, and I still do. So yeah, that's somewhat of my history there with that. But thank you so much for tuning in to this wonderful product. Go check out Low Day, Amazon. I'll put the link down below, or I'll put the information. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, this is Affect Me, and this is the third segment to my try on and review from the Amazon company Low Day on this compression tank. Now let me just show you a little bit further detail. This is the straps right here. They're beautiful. And as you can see, this is an empty cup. There is no padding. There is no compression there. And as you can see, I'm going to back up. Right here is a different fabric. Right here. I'm going to trace it with my fingers. And right here is that extra panel of support underneath the bust. And let's go a little further into this. Right here, it's a different fabric. This right here is that extra midsection, that extra tummy control support right there. As you can see, it's a different fabric. And like I was explaining to you guys, of course, the silicone strip right here, as you can see, to prevent rolling up. And it's actually very, very nice. This is really beautiful. This tank is gorgeous. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit closer, a little up close and personal. Sorry, it's on my bed, and I wanted to show it to you guys in a little bit more of a different light. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, this is Affect Me, and I want to thank everyone who stayed all the way to the end of this video. And I hope you guys have a better understanding of that shaper tank from the Amazon company Low Day. Now, in conclusion, at the end of everything that I just showed you, I figured I added this segment in because I think that this information might be beneficial to the customer. Now, if you notice in my videos, not every single video, but lately in a good percentage of my videos, I have been explaining how this item is Amazon's choice. And I wanted to tell you what Amazon's choice actually means. Now, this information that I'm going to give to you was my findings that I found out through the internet. Not that it's like something that was like, that I knew, but that I myself had to do my research through the internet. So let's just explain to you how Amazon determines how a product or an item is considered Amazon's choice. Amazon's choice is determined by ratings, price popularity, product availability, and fast delivery. So that's the criteria that needs to be met in order to make that list. Now, there's also, if you notice, you're going to see items that also say bestseller. So what is the difference between bestseller and Amazon's choice? Bestseller is awarded based on the number of sales a product has made in a given category. While, again, Amazon's choice is awarded based on those factors that I just mentioned to you. So I just wanted you to get a better understanding and as to what this all means. And again, thank you so much for all of your support. And I look forward to putting out more try-ons, more cover songs. And again, thank you for being on this journey with me. Okay, guys, take care, and thanks again. Bye. Don't forget to click onto my link tree in my bio, and you can also subscribe as well, so this way you stay in the know for any new updates. And don't forget, if you love karaoke and you love singing, then what are you waiting for? Come over to the Star Maker app. All you need to do is download it from the App Store. And on my link tree, there is also a Cash App and a PayPal link as well. So any support is always greatly appreciated. Thanks, guys. To find more information on this shaper tank from the Amazon company Low Day, all you'd have to do is go straight to my link tree in my bio and hit on to the Amazon Finds link on that link tree, and that'll take you straight to the product. Okay, thank you guys. Take care.